Morning, guys. How's it going today? Okay, I had a little bit of cold, so I'm going to make this a quick one. Now, I was asked by Barry Coquet 2398 to do a wild meat garlic sausage. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is just do a snack steak because I don't need to do big sausage. I need to do little stuffs today, but I'm going to do it in mousse. So today's episode is garlic snack sticks in mousse. However, the recipe is pretty simple and it's pretty straightforward, so you can do it in garlic sausage as well. Okay, so here we go. This is, I gotta grab a little thing. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to grab my instruments because if you don't use little things like this to help you get everything on the go, you find out you pour it all in. Okay, so we're going to start with salt. And we know the rule of salt is pretty much 15 grams per kilogram. And we are doing 2 kilograms of meat as usual. So I want 30 grams of salt. Now, this is going to be smoked. So I'm going to add cure. But if it wasn't going to be smoked, I was just going to make it into a fresh garlic sausage, which is very easy to do. All you do is you up your salt by 3. So you sort of replace the cure with the salt. Seeing that its cure is pretty much salt anyways, right? There we go. Then I need pepper. So I need 4 pepper. Times 2 is 8 pepper. There we go. And then the garlic. Okay, garlic is, how much of a garlic count are you? Are you 4 grams garlic, 8 grams garlic, 12 grams garlic, 10 grams garlic, whatever. I do it in 5s. 5 is mild, 10 is mediocre, 15, pretty damn garlicky. If you go over that, you're like super garlic guy, you know what I mean? Or girl, or person. So, let's go with, it's a stick. I want it pretty garlicky. We're doing 15. Okay. Now, I'm going to add 3 cure times 2 is 6, right? So this is the, if I was not smoking it, I would not add this. I would just add an extra 3 grams of that. I'll put the 2 recipes down below, just that way you can play. And I do add a little because they're snack sticks. I always need a little zhuzh, so to say, in the snack stick. So what I like to do is put in a little cayenne or a little chipotle. And seeing, there's my 6 cure, seeing as we're doing snack sticks and I'm in the house because it's freaking cold out again, I'm going to use chipotle powder, just no name brand chipotle powder. I think you picked up in any of your, your spice racks and stuff like that. And I'm just going to use 1 gram per, so it's 2 grams total, right? Not too much, just enough to give it a little, Oh, there you go. Perfect. Look at that. Okay. That's it. So, Barry, we've got 15 grams of salt, 3 grams of cure, 4 grams of pepper, 15 grams of garlic, 1 gram of cayenne or chipotle powder or something spicy. That's it. We throw in 100 grams of water. Per kilogram, so 200 grams in total. Oh, by the way, if you're making snack sticks, they're a little quick to put through the sausage press. If you add a little bit more water, try not to go over 100, because that seems to be the trick. But if you go a little bit over, that's all good. You know what I mean? Because it'll push through quicker, and the casings will actually adhere a little better because they are like almost water activated. All right. So again, we have the garlic, the pepper, the salt. And again, I'm using sausage salt, non-iodized salt, kosher salt, fine grind, whatever. I know if you don't have a butcher shop near you, it's kind of hard to get all the stuff. So what we'll do is, like just go buy a bag of fine grind kosher salt. That will do the exact same thing as my sausage salt does. And Cure, you can buy little bags of Cure or Cure number 1 or paint salt or Instacure, or if they have it all in the stores there, you can easily grab them if you're making little batches. But because I'm who I am and I have so much stuff to do on really cold days, like, it's minus 24.2 outside and my snowplows are getting higher. It's cold, but the coffee's almost done. Yay! So, sorry to do that. So I'm using 2 kilograms of mousse. I'm going to add in my mix. Here's my mix. Check it out, man. That's it. And there we go. Okay. Okay. And it's easy. It's easy, but it's a very easy recipe. Also, Barry, thanks for trying out the farmer sausage. I'm glad you liked it. You're going to love this if you like a good garlic sausage. You can tweak it and turn it up any way you want to. But these are going to be snack sticks, so why don't I just get everything put together? I'll bring you guys back when I'm doing the casings, and then we'll get it cased and put outside, maybe even in the smoker. Because I'm using Cure, it's got to wait overnight, so I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just let it wait in the smoker and then just light it up and bring it to temp tomorrow. That might be an idea. Okay, so I'll be back in flash, guys. Oh, guys, one thing I wanted to say. Okay, now you know how I had all that, right? I wanted to show you something that I forgot to mention. It's called but I'm just going to smell. Or if you could smell this, oh my goodness. Oh, if you like the cup, Trisha Signs and Designs, say you want an AskTodd coffee cup. They are awesome. If you want to know, you know where to go. Okay. Okay, this is the snack sticks that we're doing, the garlic. So I thought instead of just doing straight snack sticks, I'll do some garlic ring too, right? So I got half snack sticks, half garlic ring. Now the thing is, you notice no bus pans, no commercial equipment. I'm using, mixer, $125 on Facebook Marketplace. Bowls, dollar store. Get a couple, get 4, get 6. You're rocking. Burger press. This burger press is because what I've done over here. Okay, so I had some extra left over. So what I did was do you remember the sage sausage recipe? Sage sausage dressing recipe? Right? And I said that something about it is that it would make a great breakfast sausage. That's what I'm making for breakfast. Well, you got extra, why not? So I made this. See, this is the sage sausage stuffing. The video is go back a while because I did that for that dinner for the Legion. So, but what I wanted to point out is that this is 3 kilograms. No, this is 2 kilograms of meat. You can do 3 kilograms in this thing on that $125 mixer. Spend the money. Easy clean. You know it's there. That's your sausage setup, right? That's your sausage mixer and everything else. Do you want the grinder on it? No. Buy it. If you don't have a grinder, they're very expensive unless you get a good one, but little ones suck. But sometimes you can find a really nice one. I recommend the Carnivore. It is by Cabela's or Bass Pro Shops. Also, Verver has some nice ones for about $300-400 that will really process the meat. But the cool thing is, if you buy a big monster like that, you're only going to buy it once. So if you want to get into it, if you like what you're going to kill on it, I mean, ground beef is $4.99 a pound for extra. Actually, ground beef is $5.99 a pound in some cases. All of a sudden, you see that they've got stew meat on for $1.99 a pound to get rid of it. And you look at it, and it's like, hey, that looks pretty lean. So you grab, 10 pounds of stew meat. Well, what are you gonna do with 10 pounds of stew meat? But if you have a little grinder at home, not a little one, a good one, the $400-ish one, you do take that, throw it through the grinder, and you got hamburger. Now you have tacos, meatloaf, burgers, spaghetti, whatever you want, all from the cheap meat. Also, when you have a grinder, you can make your own sausage. When pork butts go on sale, instead of just ground pork, and when a pork butt goes on sale, you're cutting that on your own meat yourself. And I will do a video on a commercially purchased pork butt. I've got about 4 or 5 of them in the shop, but they're frozen salted today. But I will do a video of taking the pork butt, turning it into ground pork, turning it into sausage. Because that's the way to go. But if you don't have that, buy ground meat, buy ground beef, buy ground pork, buy ground whatever. Or when if you're a hunter, you get it back from your butcher shop, great, tell them to sausage grind it. That's a double grind. If you want to make sausage with it, you want it ground rough, like hamburger grind is usually done 2 times through the single die, but you want to kick down the smaller die to make it much more pliable. Also, did you notice that I didn't use binder on any of these sausages this morning? Because with moose or elk or deer, they are so lean, buffalo as well, that you don't need binder because of the fact that the protein extraction goes like boom, it is so quick. Now I put a little bit of pork in there, but not enough to do it. I just did that for the moisture content of it, not the fat, not a tremendous amount of fat. Now if I was going 30% fat, yeah, I need a binder or else you'd be licking grease, you know what I mean? So, but I just thought I'd drop it down there that, you know what, you don't need to go all in commercial. Like I said, I'm going to be pushing sausage, but this is breakfast sausage, right? $25, Amazon, probably $12, Temu, go to Verber, everybody has a little sausage thing, right? Get one, get your dad one for Christmas, get your mom one for Christmas. You need to pop it, get some patty paper, you can get those you can actually ask your grocer, they will order these in for you. Pop it, and then I did a little trick. I make so many patties. Hold on. Ice cream scoop. 1 scoop. Onto the patty paper. Notice my hands aren't getting dirty. Put it down. I give it a little press. Boom, baby. See this? Fresh breakfast sausage. Made, boom, fresh garlic patties, fresh smoky patties. Just don't put it in the cure because you're not smoking them. So if you don't put it in the cure, you make fresh garlic patties to throw in a sandwich, a burger, anything else. Imagine having a garlic sausage burger. Oh, what if we get it? Maybe next time around, garlic sausage, I might have to do some of those. But this is for the boys and myself. Tanya's off and away. So I'm going to blast these guys into breakfast patties and cook them off this morning for the guys, right? So I will be back when we case these guys up in my $130 sausage press. So you know what? If you're all in on this, $400 for a grinder, $200 for a sausage press, $50 for odds and sods, $650 for your own production facility forever. Okay, now I gotta show you. Sorry about the jiggle. And sorry about the glow. Okay, you see it? All right, sorry. I just want to bring you over to the Verber. VEBOR. Look it up. Verber.ca, Verber USA, Verber where you gotta go. Okay? Blew it up. I blew it up. It did not fail. 7,000 plus bags. I was packaging flour. Or anything with very fine particulate. He was going to get sucked down into the motor. Had to replace it. However, $459 plus taxes to your door, cheaper in the U.S. I went on Amazon because I blew the pump. I thought I was up crap feet. I went on Amazon. $75 later, I got us The way it's fixed, it's working again. I'm packaging again. We're back in business. The reason I have it inside is because it's so cold outside. Why work it so hard, right? So if you want to get a packaging system, this is the way to go. That many bags, and if I had failed, it would have still been going. I probably would have bought 20, 30,000 bags with this thing before I had to replace the pump. And at $75, that's a deal. All right, okay, I'll bring you back when we're doing this stuff. Okay, guys, so I'll see you in the flash. Okay, we're back. Now, so what I did was, because it's too cold outside, I left this sit all combined, you know how we mixed it. I let it sit overnight. So this is day 2. I'm using collagen casings, smoked, really good snack sticks. Costs you about $7 for one of these, and that takes about 10 pounds. Okay, you know me and my sausage press. Now remember we were talking about cheap stuff? Well, the whole thing, that one cost me money. Then I found out, against my own way of thinking, you know I always say that when you get it cheap, get it cheap. Well, Verver has one for I think $120. And it's the same damn thing. I'm talking the exact same thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I got the tube, I had to buy it extra, but these guys just slide on it. And the reason I did that is I made a lot of snack sticks, and putting the casings on is nothing short of a royal pain in the butt. So if you get the right tube, and I mean it's only $12. You get the right tube, and it works out, right? So, when you stuff this hole, you can go up, throw it in, punch it in. You want all the air bubbles you can out. Okay? Oh, the stuff, oh, the smell, oh my goodness. Now these are going to be the garlic sticks in mousse. So I put a little bit of chipotle in there because, point blank, I would have put cayenne in there, but cayenne was outside, it's really cold outside. So I thought, what the heck, let's put a little chipotle in there from inside. It looks good, it feels good. Like the mix is good and everything else. Okay, slide this bad boy on here. Okay, I'll put this guy back in the fridge, right? Now, you're thinking, Todd, why are you putting it back in the fridge? Really, you know, you're going to move pretty quick. We've seen you do this before, you move fairly quick. Well, the thing is, with the snack sticks, it takes a bit because we're putting it in such a small case. All right. Here we go. Feel it. Wait for it. Okay. It's going to start pushing through the tube. And there we go. Okay. Let it go, and then just like a remote control, keep turning and burning. Okay, now I'm going to do these about this long, and then I'm going to spin them. Now the reason I'm spinning them is because I want to hang them in the smoker, and it'll smoke really good like that, right? And then you don't have to worry about coiling, and you don't lose as much. But you get a lot more instead of a lot of ends. Although ends are not a bad thing because when you snack on scraps, scrap snacking is pretty good. See, like I said, it does take a little bit of time, and I'm not feeling 100% today, so I'm not working 100%, and I'm not going to offend anybody. This is pretty damn easy. You know, so I don't think it hurts anybody's feelings if I go a little bit slow. You know what? I grab the scissors. Gotta go this way. Okay. Here we go. And ta-da! So there's still these in the bus pan over here. And yes, now I'm using a bus fan. Oh, note to self. When you're taking the end off, back this off because there's a lot of pressure builds up in that little tube. You can tell we got the water content, right? This thing is just ripping. Let's turn it 3 or 4 times and let's let it rip. Now you can do this at the end, you know, when you have it all figured out, but this stuff, I mean, it's going in fantastic. I'm not going to have to poke it or anything like that. So I'm just going to spin it here and have a nice day, you know? And it's okay to have an open end too. The reason we have the open end is if you've got to put a probe in, it works really well. Now this is only, this batch is what, 3 kilos, 6 kilos? 6, this in here is about 5 pounds. And I'm almost 2/3 done now, but I'm just saying how much you can get just out of 5 pounds. So, you know, you do a quick, like a quick garlic recipe is what? Garlic, salt and pepper. And then you get this. If you don't have a smoker, don't put in the cure and put them in your oven. Bake them, you know, cook them until you get an internal of 160. And lo and behold, this way you don't snack sticks. Now also, if you're not going to smoke them, and you don't have to smoke it, put a little bit of liquid smoke in there, about 1 gram per kilogram. That should compensate somewhat for the lack of real smoke. You know what I mean? So that'll work. But you know what? I got to get this done. So why don't I bang this out? I think I'm going to end this video right here because it's still too cold out to smoke. So I'm probably going to be smoking for a week. So how about I'll call this video done. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this answered your questions that you had and about making this. This is also the same as sausage. You just put in 2832 casings, make them into smokies or rings, right? You know what, I'll probably now, you know, this will be good. And then that's it. The recipe's down below, real easy. I'll bring you, I'll call this video done. So have a great day, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll do a taste test on these on the next video. There, ta-da, right? Okay, so on that note, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in to AskTodd. Remember, you don't have to pay a lot of money. You don't have to pay to play. Get out there, enjoy Saskatchewan, cook something inside. You know what I mean? All right, have a great day, guys. See you soon.